Senator Jon Husted of Ohio. He joins us now. Great to have you, Senator. So Darline, she will take the oath of office to fill her brother's seat at 2:30 today. And what are your thoughts on this move as to the fact that she is succeeding her brother?
I think it's a very appropriate move to take. I got a chance to meet Darline actually just a few weeks ago for the first time. She was very close with Lindsey Graham. As many people know, he raised her from the time she was 13. They had a very close bond. She knows his mind and heart as well as anyone, and she'll do a wonderful job finishing out his term.
Senator, who can step in to sort of fill that role that he did? You know, we were noting that this was his 10th trip to Ukraine. Senator Tuberville said, you know, he died from overworking himself. He was constantly working on things, whether it was a bipartisan effort or whether he was just going out fact-finding. Who else has that ability?
Well, it'll take a team effort because there's nobody that can replace Lindsey Graham in that respect. He helped build bridges between people who had conflict. You know, with the Ukrainian president and President Trump, there was a huge void. Lindsey Graham helped pull that back together, build a constructive relationship so that that America could, you know, have a constructive voice in the Ukraine-Russia war. He was a big push for. He actually, when I got to the Senate just last year, he immediately came to me and said, "Hey, would you support this Russian sanctions bill?" So he was working all the time on those issues, and of course, he's been a major Trump whisperer in the U.S. Senate. His relationship with President Trump helped us bridge gaps that sometimes existed between the president and the Senate, and nobody's going to fill that role. It's going to take a team effort.
Senator, I want to switch gears a little bit to your bill, the INVEST Act, which aims to protect taxpayer investments and reduce national debt. So discuss how you can achieve this.
Yeah, so what we're trying to do is limit the federal government's ability to invest in American companies over a long period of time. I would cap that at 8 years. There are reasons why the federal government might invest in an American business, but we don't want to undermine capitalism. We don't want a Chinese model where we have state-owned businesses. And so when there are reasons to do that, for example, to boost rare earth or chips or something like that where the American government gets involved, we want to limit that to 8 years. And then any profits that the federal government makes off of owning a business or investing in a business, we want that to pay down the national debt. So this is really my attempt to try to support capitalism, to lessen the role of state ownership in American businesses, and to find a reasonable pathway to do that.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.